I live in a small house with my dog, Max. Everything was normal. Until one day I found a secret door. It was behind a big old bookshelf. I never saw it before. My heart started to beat fast. Should I open it? I asked myself. Max barked. Maybe. He felt something strange. Slowly I pushed the door. It made a loud creak. The room was dark. Dust was everywhere. But then I saw something. A small wooden box sat in the middle of the room. My hands were shaking, but I opened it. Inside there was an old key and a letter. The letter said, "Find the second door." Second door? Where? My adventure was just beginning. I took the key and looked around. The room was empty, except for one strange painting on the wall. It showed a big tree with a red mark on the trunk. Maybe it's a clue, I thought. The next day I went to my backyard. There was an old tree, just like in the painting. I touched the trunk, searching for something. Suddenly my fingers felt something cold, a small metal lock. I used the key. Click. The lock opened and a hidden door in the tree appeared. Inside there was another box. My heart raced as I opened it. Inside there was an old diary. The first page said, "This is the story of your great-grandfather. He hid a treasure, and you are the one to find it." A treasure? My hands shook as I turned the page. But before I could read more, Max barked loudly. I quickly grabbed the diary and hid behind the tree. My heart pounded. Who could it be? A shadow moved near the fence. I held my breath. Then, nothing. Silence. After a few minutes, I ran back inside my house and locked the door. I opened the diary again. The next page had an old map. It showed my house and a red X. Right in my backyard. "Is there really a treasure?" I whispered. The map had more clues. It said, "Dig 2 steps left from the tree. The past is buried there." I didn't wait. I grabbed a shovel and ran back outside. Max wagged his tail, excited. I counted 2 steps from the tree and started digging. After a few minutes, my shovel hit something hard. I cleared the dirt and found a metal box. My hands were shaking as I opened it. Inside, there were old coins, letters, and a small locket with a picture inside. It was a photo of a young man, and he looked just like me. "This must be my great-grandfather," I said. Then I noticed another letter inside the box. It said, "If you found this, you are part of the secret. The real treasure is not gold, but the truth about our family. Keep looking." I looked at Max. "The truth? What does that mean?" I stared at the letter. "The real treasure is not gold, but the truth about our family. Keep looking." What truth? What was my great-grandfather hiding? I took the box inside and spread everything on my table. The coins were old, from different countries. The letters were written in a strange handwriting, and the locket. I couldn't stop looking at the man in the picture. He looked exactly like me, but it was impossible. I opened the first letter. "If you are reading this, then you are ready to know the truth. Our family has a secret, and it starts with the name The Watchers." The Watchers? What did that mean? I kept reading. Many years ago, our family protected something powerful. It was hidden so no one could find it. But danger is always near. If you found this, they might be watching you. "Two!" My hands shook. "Who is watching me?" Just then, Max growled. He was looking at the window. My stomach dropped. Was someone outside? I slowly walked to the window and looked out. At first, I saw nothing. But then, a man in a black coat stood near the fence. He wasn't moving. He was just standing there, watching my house. I stepped back, my heart racing. I needed to know the truth. The man in the black coat didn't move. He just stood there staring at my house. My hands felt cold. Who was he? Max growled again. I had to do something. Slowly, I grabbed the old diary and hid it under my bed. Then, I took a deep breath and walked to the door. When I opened it, the man was gone. I looked around, but there was no sign of him, just silence. My heart was still pounding, but I needed answers. I went back inside and opened another letter from the box. If you see them, do not trust them. They want what we hid. But remember, the final clue is where time stands still. Time stands still? What did that mean? Then I had an idea. I ran to the old grandfather clock in the living room. It hadn't worked for years. I touched it looking for something unusual. Click. A hidden drawer popped open at the bottom of the clock. Inside, there was another small box. With shaking hands, I opened it. Inside, there was a key. But not just any key. It was golden, with strange symbols on it. There was also one last note. This is the real treasure. It unlocks what they have been searching for. You must decide, hide it forever, or uncover the truth. I stared at the key. I had so many questions. What does it unlock? Who are they? But one thing was clear. This mystery wasn't over. It was only the beginning. The end. Or is it?